Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to repair damaged pipe threads. As you can see here, this fitting will not screw on straight and the end of the pipe is quite damaged. Fortunately, there's an easy solution that only takes a few minutes. This here is a rethreading die which I'm going to use to rethread the end of this pipe. I got this one for about $15 on Amazon and I'll have a link in the description. First, apply some cutting oil to the pipe threads. For steel pipe, you want to use a specialized cutting oil, but for softer metals like copper or brass, any lubricant will work. Next, screw the die onto the pipe, making sure that the side with writing on it is facing towards the pipe. Getting the die on straight can take some patience, especially if the threads are severely damaged. Screw on the die as far as it will go by hand, then use a large adjustable wrench or channel lock pliers to screw it on further. To prevent the die from jamming, it's important to reverse it every few turns. You only need to turn it back about half a turn every 2 to 3 turns forward. Repeat the process of tightening the die a couple turns, then backing it off half a turn until you have reached the end of the threaded section of the pipe. Make sure that you keep the die lubricated during this process. If you ever feel a significant increase in resistance, stop and add more cutting oil. Once you have reached the end of the threaded section of the pipe, you can then slowly back off the die. Now we can take a look at the repaired pipe threads. They're not perfect, but they're a lot better than what we started with. To ensure a reliable leak-proof seal even on old worn-out pipe threads like these, I recommend using a high-density Teflon tape such as this Blue Monster brand. This helps fill in any imperfections in the threads. Next, apply heavy-duty thread sealant on top of the Teflon tape. I recommend using a thread sealant that actually sets up and not a non-setting one. This sealant here is firm setting and works great. Now that the pipe threads have been repaired, I'm able to screw on this pipe fitting without too much trouble and install it just like I normally would. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. I'll have a link to everything I used in the video description and I'll see you all next time.